Capacitors perform a variety of jobs such as power factor correction, storing an electrical charge to produce a large current pulse, timing circuits, and electronic filters. Capacitors can be polarized and non-polarized depending on the application. Non-polarized capacitors can be used in both AC and DC circuits, while polarized capacitors can be used in DC circuits only. Okay, first and most important is to remember that when working with around capacitors you must be careful. Because when charged capacitors can be dangerous, best way to go about handling a capacitor is to discharge it. Yes, discharge it by toughen both positive and negative leads together. And never hand over a charged capacitor to another person, though for some people this might seem funny. It is not funny, it's dangerous. Under some conditions capacitors have enough energy to cause a person's heart to go into fibrillation. It's not my intention to cause fear to people working around or with capacitors. My intention is to make you realize the danger that capacitors can pose under certain conditions. Capacitors are devices that oppose this change of voltage. The simplest type of capacitors is constructed by separating two metal plates by some type of insulating material called the dielectric. Three factors determine the capacitance of a capacitor: 1, the area of the plates to the distance between the plates, and 3, the type of dielectric used. The greater the surface of the plates, the more capacitance a capacitor will have. If a capacitor is charged by connecting it to a source of direct current, electrons are removed from the plate connected to the positive battery terminal and are deposited on the plate connected to the negative terminal. This flow of current will continue until a voltage equal to the battery voltage is established across the plates of the capacitor. When these two voltages become equal, the flow of electrons will stop. The capacitor is now charged. If the battery is disconnected from the capacitor will remain charged. In theory, a capacitor could remain charged forever. In practice, it will not. No dielectric is a perfect insulator. Eventually, electrons move through the dielectric from the negative plate to the positive plate, causing the capacitor to discharge. Thank you, and please like, share and subscribe. Thank you for watching.